thought I would bring all of you along on a visit, one of many during the day, and see how he's doing in his day. Got a video coming out separate talking about just some random stuff about health, but behaviorally he's still pretty cautious. But motorcycles, cautious but getting better. He's drinking an awful lot of water. This thing is over halfway empty now, and it's really quite good. Nice big long drink. It's fantastic. Hello, friend. I'll come over this way. Maybe I don't want to bother him. He wants to drink a little more. So I don't need anything from you. I just want to say hello at the moment. I'm really dying to trim his feet, but we have to wait for that. So wait for him to finish drinking too. Holy, are you a camel? Part camel maybe? Holy smokes. Says I got an itch on my leg. I might as well slobber on it at the same time. Did you get it? Hair's coming off him like crazy right now. Every time he scratches like that, he just gets a mouthful of hair. So let's talk about behaviors a little bit. I don't have a chest cam this time. We've just got it in hand. He is definitely friendlier as each day goes on. This is day 2 or day 2.5. I don't know if the first day counts because I didn't really do anything with him. Day 1 and day 2 have slowly gotten better for sure. He's definitely a little bit better when I come and give his eyeballs a bit of a rub. He gets nervous and doesn't want to close it properly. We'll try this eye. I want to get some of his goop off. But he gets a little nervous. There. It's very important to keep the eyes clean if you can. If, you know, dust has been in there and their eyeballs, they clean their own eyeballs out, obviously. But it helps to kind of come along and take out what's sort of coming out a little bit. And I really want to work a lot with places that make them nervous like that. I want to let them know I'm their friend, and I really encourage people to do this, even with the domesticated ones. But with a Wildie or something that likely has never had a human hand, come over and say, hey, look, I'll groom that a little bit for you and maybe give you a little scratch. And if I go too far with him, though, he does give me an angry look. But we're making it quite a ways up his head, which I'm quite happy about. And just keep on peeling off this old hair and dry skin. Looking forward to see him hydrate and with some of the, and I'll talk about it in another video. He's not eating much. Gave him some little bit of food here that would hopefully help him get some nutrients, some more nutrients. But being a Wildie, I guess maybe they're not like our domesticated ones that just chow that stuff down like there's no tomorrow. So I don't know how much he'll really get in. So I'll just keep... Oh, see, there's trouble. There's a little trouble. But yeah, sooner or later he does kind of get tired of me. Oh, that's not bad. It's the first time I've actually been able to properly sort of fix his forelock after messing around. He's a quiet horse. I have to admit, he's not. He was calling out earlier when the other horses were calling out, and David took Yoka out to the forest. He was kind of going along with everybody, calling out a bit, but otherwise he's quite quiet. And really, when Gracie first came here, she had some pretty dry and sort of patchy looking skin like that. After a little bit, just faded away. Healthy food and lots of water, healthy water. But if he didn't like this, he really wouldn't be hanging out. And this is the first time I'm kind of reaching more towards the top of his head. And I'm going to keep a real sharp eye on him. Pull the camera back in case it worries him. I've just got sort of an arm out here. And I just want to reach the top here. And I wonder if he'll let me touch his ears. He's definitely liking the scratchings, but we have to be cautious. Just because we're scratching them, they look like they enjoy it. There's been a couple of times where he's given me some ears and possible teeth. I'm not sure what he wants. Where do you want me to scratch you? He might be looking for the ear. It's a big deal. I mean, I'm happy. I'm not totally surprised because I've got so many horses here that just love to be scratched and loved on. And I don't know if this guy's ever, seen a bad hand. So to him, I'm a treasure, maybe. Hey, finally someone will give me a good scratching. So we'll try the other side a little. And you guys are essentially just watching this first time. I can see him getting a little more alert. His eyes are getting a little bigger. Oh, he's getting a little nervous. Oh, he got soft again. Try again. That's not bad. That's the most I've been to the side of him yet. It's only, like I said, we're only a couple days in, so making good progress of being able to get around him a bit. He's asked for somewhere else, so I'll do that. I'm really quite lucky to be able to make it up this far. I could see his nose sort of, not flare a little bit, sort of flare a little. So I got a little worried. When it comes to scratching and stuff like that, a lot of horses are big fans of roundy round rather than up and down. Look at that skin though. Oh, poor guy. I don't know if he's going to let me mess around like this. I'm just going to take a look, a little closer look. We'll put the camera in there. Hopefully get some solid footage of his skin. Let's comb over. Just parted on one side. Yeah, you look sharp. Could use a wash maybe. But yeah, dry skin. So far so good. He's really, there we go. I think we've made some terrific progress in regards to getting him to accept to be touched. I mean, just such a short time. Let's try the other eye. That's pretty good. Like I said, he's a very quiet soul, very gentle. And I think a soft touch is really imperative. I might even get lucky enough. Let's see if we can. I'm adjust a little bit to this side. Put his forelock on the other side. Like that. And see if I can get a little bit to his side. It's the first time. I'm trying to capture a lot of first times to give an idea. I'll get a little bit cautious here. I've been to his side before and he's given me a hard time about it. He's got quite nervous, but especially the top of his head. Ooh. He's really leaning into it here. So I'm going to scratch a little harder. I'm going to get out before he tells me to stop, though. I'm going to say I've had enough of scratching you. And I bet he comes over. Be cautious. There are times when it's okay to say, no, I don't want you in my space. It's okay sometimes just to ask for space, even though he's sort of moving in. He's got a little bit of a shoulder in. His eyes are generally soft. We could tell, at least in my opinion, you can tell if a horse is going to be soft if you can touch their eyeball while they're next to you. If they're willing to close their eye, I'm going to ask his face over a little. And if he's willing to close his eye and not evade my hand while on this side, it would definitely make me feel safer. And he is. So why don't we go a little bit more? Because what the heck? We've come this far. And we'll continue to see if we can deal with how itchy he is. Now, when I'm doing this, I gotta say, the one thing I'm thinking about is when my arm is like this, I have an elbow ready to block, or my forearm, my whole forearm is blocking if need be. So I'm gonna have him kind of go this way a little. Look at this guy. He's out. It's good. It's very good. It'll give this guy an idea that it's a safe place. It's okay to have a sleep. It's okay to lie down. This is a great... Brony is helping in the environment that he lives in to feel safe. Because that's a safe feeling horse. Okay, back to this guy. All right, so we're making some progress of being a friend. And that's nice. He's got his head quite low here. So I'm gonna... Oh, see, it's too fast. See, can't take anything for granted. You never know. You never know. Oh, when he's up. So we'll start again over here in the front quarter area. So be more lined up like this and slowly make our way back over. We'd like to see his eye, so I'll move his forward. He's saying, can you please do this side? So I tell you what, we'll oblige and we'll come over this way. And I'm going to come a little bit more to the side than I usually do for him. We'll get up to that neck area that he was asking for before. There he asked for the neck. Top of the neck area. Oh, he says that's a good spot up there. If you could just continue to do that, it'd be fantastic. So it's a lot of fur coming off, a lot of dry skin. We can also actually take an opportunity to see if we see any lice eggs. I don't. Yeah. So that's good. Lice and lice eggs are pretty obvious. I do have some video that I took a while back of lice and lice eggs. That is very, very obvious. You find them no problem. I'm going to leave him alone pretty soon here. We've been at this for about close to 15 minutes. He's really tolerated a lot. I'm actually doing as much as I might do to a domesticated horse. Aw, don't give him a weird hairstyle. Okay, let's spread that up a bit. So, that's good. But we know he's a Wildie. We know he's a little nervous. If we were to come over here, and my hand is just out. If I were to touch his shoulder, geez. He's a little nervous, so he's very stiff. His mouth is very tight. His eyes aren't really blinking. He's not really, you know, he doesn't, his nose is slightly moving, which kind of gives me an indication I've hit a spot, but yeah, somewhere around there. But he's stiff, I think. He doesn't feel as comfy as I wish he would. But I think we've come a long ways. I'm going to continue doing this, definitely, to where I can get all around him. And so that's a lot. He leaned into that a little. I don't want to be just a scratching buddy, though. I definitely need to do some more conversation about moving around, and with any luck, get a halter on him. But I think it's going to go quite smoothly. Well, we don't want to count any chickens. Ooh, see? I got his ear a little. Let's try again. I don't know why I keep pushing this. This is definitely not something you want to do. When you think you got something, just kind of get in and get out. I'm not even going to take my own advice as I say it. I'm going to come in and just come over his ear, and then come back here to where I think he wants a scratch or two. I'll come over his ear, and it'll sort of be, you know, one of those things where you just sort of pass by and get to the spot that he'd like, and he'll tolerate that ear being touched. Although, I mean, if he's never been eared down or twitched or something on there, you really shouldn't have any good reason to think that I'm gonna do anything bad to him. Let's come the other way and then back again. So far so good. Oh, he's a scruffy creature. A lot of fur. I'm not even gonna bother with the other side. I'm definitely getting out while the getting's good. Fantastic progress. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed a little bit of that. Always got to have a poop. Not getting much more solid, but at least it's regular. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it at that. If you have any questions, any thoughts, let me know. And I'll see you guys in the next video. No, far up, he'll follow me. Should we try? When he's up. Where's that guy going? It's awfully nice to be a horse's best friend. I'm curious if he'll make enough. Well, he stopped. So I'm going to stop just a little further than that. But I would have been curious if he would try to kind of cut off my drive line to stop me from leaving. Okay, that's it. That's actually it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'll continue to bring everybody along for this journey of having him be good with all over. We got to get his feet trimmed. Still has to get gelded. Got to get the vet over and check the teeth, check the body, that kind of stuff. We'll document it all. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching.